guys, welcome back to the Overseer Mountains. This is episode 10. I know it's been a while, but where we left off, we found the Stronghold, and now we're going to get right back into it and harvest what we get out of this dungeon. Then, a week after today, we'll get episode 11 ready, and we'll start preparing to go to the Nether again. But we're mainly here to get books, so we can finish our enchant table and get more diamonds so we can make the table itself. But anyway, welcome back, guys. I know it's been some time since I uploaded, but don't worry, I'll explain all that along the way. Anyway, I've been doing a lot on my main channel, so I haven't had the time to sit back and play on this channel as much. I did do a couple live streams, and that's about it. Next video, I'm going to talk about the status of Overseer and what we're going to do. As far as you guys know, outside of this, but I'll talk about here, is we lost our main map. The one with our HQ, the stuff, the manor, everything's gone. But we started up a new map, recommendation of a guy we gave a brewer to, the Frogster. He said we should try making a new map for now, until we get our old map recovered. We're going to do that. It's called the Overseer Outpost. Our first map was Winding Rivendell, which my brother owned. Then we have this. That's what we're going to do. So anyways, guys, I know it's been some time, so we're going to get right back into the grind and finish off this episode strongly. We're also going to shelve the podcast. If you haven't heard, we're going to shelve it. So we're going to do that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to be making some new content, hopefully. Get right back into the swing of things. So, we're hopefully on the road to 200 subs. My main channel's at 241. And if you guys have not seen my main account, I would go subscribe to it. So, I'd recommend. Okay. But anyways, guys, we got a lot going on. We got a video that I'm working on trying to recover on the computer. And then we got some new equipment coming probably next week, and the next week, something like that. Got some brand new stuff. We do got some brand new stuff on the way. Hopefully we get some more content. We're gonna resume Redstone Rescues a different way. We're gonna be playing at the outpost instead of, other places. You know what I mean, right? That's what we're gonna do. And that we're gonna keep going on this series. We're gonna go to like 100 episodes or more per season, probably. Maybe less. Maybe I'll do a few more, maybe 110, 120. But we got a lot going on. So hopefully we can get, well, it's up to you guys what you want to upload. If you're a new viewer, please go rewatch all of our stuff from the start. Then work your way to the now, and you'll know what we're about. Overseer is a group where we all work together, play Minecraft, and have fun. But that's what we do. Okay, I'm currently, while I'm talking, I'm getting the map resynced. The one that this video is recorded on. Go check it out. And we're gonna try to get some redstone builds to review too for a live stream. I might just do a redstone world tour. Where I know I did a long form, I know I got ease off the live stream, so I'm gonna limit the live streams on the Overseer channel to like 12 a month. So we can do long form content and shorts content, whatever. Okay, I'm back on our map while I'm talking to you about our map. We got a lot of loot. That's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna get all this loot ready to go back, hopefully. We got like a massive pile of books and 9 diamonds. Also, we'll see it later in the video, but we got mobs that are spawning in on the lower level. So in a minute, I'm going to show you where I've been digging. See the slimes? Right there. So what I did was, you'll see later in the video, is I blocked it off. I blocked it off so we can make like a slime farm out of it. Because I learned a good spot in the Stronghold where they do spawn. That's what we're gonna do. Turn it into a grinder. That's our goal anyway. Hopefully get it done. But we got a lot to do. So we're gonna do that. We got some other stuff coming up, some other projects into regards to like other things as well. We gotta still do the William Gifter and Dale Kershaw rebooted. He's gonna edit the channel name into something else. And then we're gonna keep salvaging videos, me and him. We're gonna re-upload what we can, what we want to use for content. But we're gonna do. But this should be a good restart, guys. I might not talk the whole video, but I'll try my best. Let's see what we can do. Got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of projects coming up that we can try to do. We just need to get Overseer together so we can do most of these projects. A lot of them being like the new outpost. We got finished building the little western town I've been making, which I've said in the stream earlier today at the time of this recording was going to be based off like a western kind of theme town. But that's what we're going to do. So give me a second. There we go. So we got a bunch of loot sitting here at the dungeon. We got 1, 2, 3, probably 20 stacks of books sitting there. So that's what we're doing. Doing that bit. We got a lot planned for this upcoming parts of this series. The Henry series is back on track. I just gotta fix the last few things it needs, even involving shooting certain clips for the upcoming scenes on a different map. Well, just because of certain things. Because, well, I played doing some of them. I had to scrap the extra bits that I was going to use because of a certain new mob that you guys might remember. Came out a few updates ago, or an update ago if I'm wrong. It was the one with the new, stray riding thing on the camel. Yeah, I learned it doesn't do much on them because they do a lot of damage. So even with the copper armor I've been using. So that's what we're gonna do. Ooh, bunnies. Why it look weird, but anyway, we gotta keep going with this. I'm gonna save and quit. Anyway, our map is all good because I finally was able to transfer all the old gen stuff to the new gen. All my old maps, except for the one we can't get. But we'll work on that. Okay. See, I'm gonna fill this in here. Turn this room into like a grinder. Let's rip the ceiling out. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. Alright guys, I'm thinking what else I can say. We got a lot. Dude, I know I already said that. Okay. Well, thank you for all the people that have been staying with us. I really appreciate it. We got something planned for you guys. Go join our Discord server if you have not. Go check it out. Or go join my main channel's new Discord server, which just got redone completely. So go check it out. Give me a sec. Okay. We're gonna keep going here. So we're gonna fill this in real quick, and then in a minute I'm gonna cut the audio, and then I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. Guys, I'm back. I just wanted you guys to watch me build that real quick. Okay, we mined it in, fill that in there. There we go. That's what we'll do. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to keep on looting what's left. Should be good. There we go. And guys, I want to talk about the Overseer book real quick so we can get a few things out of the way while I have something to talk about. So the book thing. We can't have Fort Drum as a name because it's already a United States installation and it's copyright name. So I came up with a new name for the old Overseer base, but I'm gonna make the name in concept art still, which is Fort Steel, the new name. How do you like that? So Fort Steel is gonna be changed throughout the book from drum to steel. It's definitely a big base. It fits the name better due to the story of William and his family. It really holds the ties to Minecraft itself together that way. So, if you guys don't know already, William is a sixth generation Herobrine. His great grandfather Henry's dad was Herobrine A. The one before that was Marcus, and so on. We're going to learn a bit about Marcus in book 1, not much as book 2 and 3. We're actually going to see how he was in book 3, like when he was still alive and stuff. But he had a downfall that mirrored someone else's death in the upcoming act of the book. So I'm currently on Act 3 in the writing, and then Act 4 is going to be probably 42,000 words plus the 42,000 in the other. It's probably going to be about 80 to 100,000 word book of Overseer lore. Just one book. Second book's going to be a bit longer. It's going to be a bit more drawn out because of what book 2 does. William and Bill, I can't say too much, but William and Bill go off to finish Henry's primary mission and do a lot of stuff along the way. Do all kinds of things. Main goal of book 2 is the plot is mostly focused around William and Bill trying to find and finish Henry's primary mission. His secondary mission was to do what we know from book 1. His primary was to locate his great-grandfather's final resting place. It was hidden from prying eyes due to the outcasts and the Herobrines not liking each other since the late 700s. That's some lore drop for you. They did not like each other. So, the outcasts were trying to locate Marcus and destroy his body. But, however, before he died, he had a plan set in motion where if there's any members left of his 26-member crew or group known as Marcus Merc Company, if there was any left, each one would carry 1 or 2 fragments of the code to the coordinates to locate his body. So William and Bill have to go on like a wild goose run across 13 territories to find 9 remaining members. Each one is more powerful than the last. Some are even rivals to them. Some notable ones like One Shot Argus, which is a skeleton, who was the head archer skeleton of the archery battalion in that group. It's called One Shot. Well, you can one shot people. Because I will tell you the one part I did right is where they meet him. So he was able to shoot. He has a custom bows for his lore. He's got 2 bows that probably wouldn't exist in game, but probably would make sense. It's like a crossbow, but it's a normal bow with like multi-shot kind of thing. Is it can have 2 bolts in 1 bow, so he can fire 4 because he uses 2. So he can fire 4 arrows a second. So he was pretty lethal back in his day. So they meet him. Another powerful one was Lieutenant Rags. Lieutenant Rags is a zombie. He's able to use the old long swords of old, like the kings and Marcus himself wielded. And I will tell you this a little bit since I can trust you guys with this lore a bit. But Marcus was taught by Rags how to use the long swords. And that's why William and Bill gotta find them as well, because they're gonna get the training like their great grandfather did to use said weapons. Because that's gonna come into play in a later book arc. That's gonna come back. But we do know of Edwin's Rampage, which was Marcus E. Herobrine's main weapon. It is an entire iron longsword made with custom parts and like coils in it so it can produce more lightning and fire lethal blasts at any outcast like an arc weapon kind of thing. Where it just hit multiple targets, you know? Picture it like the Tesla arc from Fallout 4, okay? Get that reference? Just picture it like that. I don't talk much about other games, so I'm gonna try to a little, but still stay on Minecraft. But it's kind of like that, okay? So it's like that gun from Fallout 4. Anyway, that's how it works. But when Marcus, before his death, literally the day of his death, he told his remaining members to take his sword and break it and hide it into 5 pieces. Unknown to later in like 1908, Herobrine A, his one of his sons, found a part of his dad's sword hidden in a chest in the old manor. But it wasn't just any part; it was the handle. It was one of the 2 handles that would make this weapon. But unknowingly, Herobrine A took it without knowing the significance of it. He took it and he made it into Nadark's sword, his younger brother's weapon, in 1911. So that's what he did. Nadark didn't know it either until relearned in this past act on the podcast, the one that was last read anyway. So we're going to change it into like a reading thing. May combine to one video. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. That stuff. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. So, yeah, he combined into a sword, and Nadark did not know it for years, up until his time. Henry called him to help him with Wyatt Shuckster, the owner of the fort that's been giving Overseer a hard time. So he shows up with this sword. He has no idea because he just got working. It wasn't until he noticed it was smoking that he had to pry it open. He found 2 of the 4 coils that Marcus installed back in 1710 still in there and barely functioning. So, no, not 1710, around the 1800s, like 1836, around that time. They were put in, 2 were burnt, and there was a note left in there saying, if you read this, so-and-so, whoever you are, know that you got part of my sword and you need to find the others. Little did Nadark know that was part of his dad's sword on his. Which that's going to, like I said, become a later plot in a later book. Because I can't say too much, but all I can say is when there's a worser threat and many threats about to go down in the world of Overseer in the books, something had to be done, and William considered, along with the rest of the gifters and Herobrines, and, well, at that point, modern Overseer and another group, decided to find and locate all 5 parts of the sword that makes Edwin's Rampage. It's definitely a lethal weapon. What story's been told, it's claimed to have taken the lives of over 74 outcasts by hand. And yeah, you guys don't get, the outcasts are like the entities, and the Herobrines are like another branch of the entity family. Just they have their own little side, you know? Have their own little section of the tree. So we could do that. Anyway, that's how it works. Since back in 1763, which is the oldest battle we know recorded of the old gen Herobrines. Now cast first generation. And there was 7 kings. Yes, there was a 7th. It was Rice's twin brother John. He might sound familiar. It's because I based his name off of John Entity, which is his name, John E. Herobane. Based him off that old legend. Because, well, you want my opinion, guys? Minecraft kind of fallen off on some of its older legends, stories, creatures, and myths. This book is meant to bring all that stuff back into a way where it's not too scary, but a way that makes sense. Ooh, look, more diamonds. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna need a new pickaxe afterwards. Anyway, like I said, that's how it works. So, the Herobrines definitely are pretty strong. I mean, they're few in number, but by books 6 or maybe 5, there's gonna be like more. So book 1's where we lose a lot. We lose 2 to be exact. There was 5 the start of book 1. There was 3 by the end. Can't tell you who. You already guessed 1. If you're smart, it's Henry. But who's the second? Well, I can't tell you too much. If I already said in past videos, you know from that. Sorry about the graphical video glitches. I don't know why it's doing that. Probably won't do it now. I'm on the new gen to do the next recordings. But guys, really, they're not to be trifled with, the Outcast. We do want to make like a Christmas story focused around them and the Herobrines this coming Christmas, where we get them to like be in a truce. We're gonna make that as an episode video this past year, but we didn't have time, and I didn't have the resources necessary then to do it, as it needs animation that takes a lot of work to do and pull off. A lot of work. So hopefully we can do that as well. Oh, it's going to be a truce and also a miracle because of who's coming back. I wanted to make a story revolving around Marcus coming back for like a day, and their mom too. Oh, all the moms, but it'd be kind of hard to fit that many characters in animation once I get a good setup going, because that'd be like 10, 11 characters in one sitting. But, and the one we sold on this past year was good, with the dark cutting down get a Christmas tree for the manor and putting in the yard. That was a cool one. Can't wait to do more of that stuff. It's definitely been fun doing all this stuff. We definitely, those books are going to be probably pretty good sellers. I'm not saying I know, but I just feel like if you're an older player and know the lore and know all these stories or all these things, there's going to be so many Easter egg references to all the old legends, all the old tales. So many. So many, and we're combined into a book that has a pretty good story arc that's going to span multiple books from multiple years. As you know, Old Overseer takes place in 2021. By the time we're in book 5, we're going to be 2023, 2024. And we're good. Book 3, I should say, takes place in the early 700s and ends around 1893. The date of Marcus's death, for the year. At 234 years old. He was the second, not definitely the youngest, but he was older than Rice himself, the first king. So, way older, a lot better. Anyways, guys, let's get this all done for today. We got 6 minutes left. Let's fill this in here so we can finish this section off. Now we got a pretty good room going on. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Hopefully we can do that. So yeah. Guys, thank you for tuning in the video. I'm going to talk to you guys next video. Hopefully you guys had enjoyed. If you did, please sure show some love. Hit the like button down below. Hit like and subscribe. Anyway, that's all the sellout. I'll see you guys next one. Goodbye.